everyone, today I'm here to film a different type of video. So I actually did a video like this a few months ago. I called it a few of my favorite things, and that is what it literally was. I talked about a few of my favorite things, and they were not book related at all. It's not a book video at all. It has nothing to do with books. It's literally talking about some of my favorite things that are not books. So I thought I would do one of these again because I do like filming them, and I feel like every few months or so I do accumulate some new sort of favorite things, and I just like talking about them. So anyway, without further ado, let's get right on into a few of my favorite things part 2. So my first favorite thing is actually a repeat from my previous video, and I never do this, but I had to because I'm just very proud of myself, if I'm honest with you, and that is my planner. The reason why it's in here again, because I'm loving it, and because I am really bad with planners. I've probably bought like 4 planners within a year at one point. I just love planners, and I've never found one that I have stuck with, and this one I have been using faithfully since the very beginning of September. It is now January, and I'm still loving it so much. So if you're wondering, this is the Happy Planner, and this is sold at Michael's, and these are a little pricey. They're usually around $30 to $40. It's never been a day where I have not seen an amazing Michael's coupon for, like, especially for a half off original price. So I think I got this for around $15, and that is amazing. What makes this planner my favorite planner I've ever used is how customizable it is. So it has these special rings in it right here, which you can take things out and you can pull things back in. So nothing in here is permanent. You can take whatever you want out and you can add whatever you want in, which is perfect for me because I changed my mind on a lot of things. Another amazing thing about this is the Happy Planner has a whole plethora of different kits and everything that you can buy, you can add on. So I have bought a few of these little folder things right here, which again, I will show you. You can literally take this out and it's not damaging at all because I could put this thing right back on in. It's just going to be at an awkward angle, but we're going to do it together. See? It's got these special rings. Boom. I've recently bought a few kits that I love, and I got the home one, which it manages your home. You can have, it has like meal planners, budget planners, and all that stuff. So it's got your budget and stuff. Can't show you that, but it's got a weekly cleaning schedule. Really won't use that. And probably my favorite thing is the grocery list. So it has all these and organized like produce and all that stuff. I love how on the very back it has your weekly meal planner. So it'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that is perfect. So I can write my grocery list out on one side, and then on my other side I can write my weekly meal plan. That's how I grocery shop. I grocery shop usually on a Friday or Saturday, and I plan all my meals out for the next week ahead, and I go ahead and write them down and all the ingredients I need. That's just why this is perfect. I love it so very much. And I just love that you can buy add-on things. You don't have to buy them, but if you want to. I recently also bought these. These are notes, and these are just things you can stick in here. I usually write my video ideas or any to-do list that I want to keep in there. Not permanently. Sometimes I keep them in there, but not a lot. Like I have a to-film list for January in here. I'll probably pull that out when I'm done with it. I really recommend this planner, especially if you were a note taker. I've always had a planner. I've always had a notebook where I kept a lot of my ideas and my budget and all that kind of stuff. This right here has everything I needed. It has my budget. It has my grocery list, which I can take out. It has all of my filming notes. It has like I have notes in the front of like videos I want to do in the future, list of ongoing things to do. I cannot recommend this planner enough. I'm literally obsessed with it, and it's a really affordable planner, so that's an amazing thing about it. Moving on to makeup, I don't buy a lot of makeup. Usually if I find something I really like, I stick with it. I have my routine down. I probably buy like a big batch of makeup once a year because things, you know, expire and everything like that. But like I said, I'm a pretty much works, go with it type of person, but I do want to talk about a couple today. First one is going to be my Lorac, I don't know how you say it, unzipped palette, and I love this palette. When I first got this palette, I wasn't super impressed with it, but now I would say 90% of my videos I'm wearing this palette, and it's pretty much a same look. I really wear the same eyeshadow a lot, and I have several palettes, which I do love, but like I said, I'm a type of person that if I have one look that I really like, I stick with it, and this is what I wear. So usually I wear additional all in the crease and as well, and then I darken it up with Unspoken, and then I use, Unbridled very much inside the outer V. Center of the lid, I always use Unbelievable, and then I use some of Unreal, but like I said, I use the majority of this palette, and I like how it's just a great neutral palette. You have a lot of matte shades that are amazing, and then you have a few shimmery shades because I love those in the center of eyes, but I love Lorac palettes. I feel like they are probably what I've used, because I don't use too much makeup, probably the best quality of eyeshadows I've ever used. Like, I mean, That's beautiful right there. And this is gonna get dark right there. Look at that. Oh, they're great. I love them. The quality is amazing. They'll stay all day. I don't have to worry about it. And I have a couple other Loreal palettes, but I'm really wanting to buy a Pro palette by them. I have their Pro palette 3, which I don't really love, but I've heard the 1 and 2 were amazing. So if you have those, let me know. Like, what's your favorite eyeshadow palette? Because my next makeup favorite is actually a recent buy, and I got a clearance. As you can see, it has the Target clearance on it. And it is a lipstick, and it's from L'Oreal, and it's called Blake's Red. They have it in a lot of exclusive collection, like Eva's collection. I'm guessing this is Blake Lively, which amazing because she is beautiful. But I got it on clearance, and I am so obsessed with it. It is a very like deep red almost. I love wearing this for my winter and fall. I just love it. I would say probably the last videos in my last couple of months, I've been wearing this particular lipstick, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. I love how it's matte, and I love how it just stays on. It doesn't go anywhere once you put it on, and it's just a very beautiful shade for me. I have a very hard time trying to find shades for me. I can't go too dark of shades because I'm pale, and I would love to, and I can't go too light because I feel like I can't pull off the nude look a lot. Do you have any lipstick recommendations? Also, please let me know. I always love buying lipsticks. Moving on to movies. I only have one movie I want to talk about. I don't get to see too many movies, but La La Land, and to say I'm obsessed with this movie would be a vast understatement. The minute this movie was over, I wanted to see it 50 more times. Such a beautiful movie. If you're unfamiliar with this, it stars Ryan Gosling, which, yes, and Emma Stone. They're both struggling in their careers. Emma Stone wants to be an actress, and Ryan Gosling is a struggling jazz pianist, and they both are trying to get more in their career, and they both live in California, and they meet, and they fall in love, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful movie. It's definitely a classic nod to earlier movies like The Musical and the tap numbers, and it's just a stunning movie. I highly recommend it. The cinematography is amazing. The dancing is amazing. The music alone, jazz music, I don't think I would appreciate this movie as much if it wasn't for my husband, because he is very much a musician, so he loves music and stuff like that, which makes me appreciate it a lot more. And so while watching this movie, I was so appreciative of all the jazz and all the beautiful piano work. Everything about it was so stunning. The music was amazing. So I cannot recommend this movie enough. It is so beautiful, and it has such a beautiful love story. It'll give your heart the flutters, and I feel like it's going to be my favorite movie of 2017. And 2017 it literally just started. I don't think anything's going to top this movie for me because I am so obsessed with it. Like, go watch it. Get the soundtrack, be immersed in it because it is amazing. Speaking of music, another thing I want to talk about is a musical, and that is Waitress. I know a lot of people love Hamilton, and Hamilton's a really big thing. I'm really not that much into Hamilton. Waitress is more type of my thing. I love Waitress. I've never seen Waitress. I probably never will, but I heard about Waitress because Sara Bareilles actually wrote all the music for Waitress, and I have been a huge Sara Bareilles fan for as long as I can remember. I love everything she writes. She writes so beautifully. The stories that she writes and her lyrics are just stunning. So when I heard that she was doing Waitress, I had to listen to the soundtrack, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful musical. I love the soundtrack of it. I love every song in it. My two favorite songs are definitely She Used to Be Mine. That is definitely a Sara Bareilles powerhouse type of song where really you can feel the emotions in that song. Another song that's amazing is Everything Changes, and that's when the main character in the musical becomes a mom, and it just encaptures the feeling of becoming a mom so perfectly. Like, when I first heard that song, I cried because I was like, this is exactly what becoming a mom feels like. It is just so beautiful. So I know Hamilton's amazing, but I'm just saying, give Waitress a try because the soundtrack is beautiful. The music that Sara Bareilles wrote is just, it's amazing. And again, also going with music, I want to talk about a playlist. So I am very much into music. I am another type of thing, like, stick with what you know. Speaking of that, if you guys want a top 10 favorite like bands and stuff, let me know. I'd love to do that. But I'm a very seasonal listener, so every year I will create different playlists for every season because I'm a crazy person and because I am a seasonal listener. So for spring and summer, I listen to a lot more pop and a lot more happier songs, but for fall and winter, I'm much more of an acoustic, like calm down type of music person. So I just made my winter playlist, and I love it so much, and I wanted to share with you guys. It's on Spotify and it's on a personal account, so I can't link it to you, but I can leave all the songs I've listed on my playlist down below. It's about 20 and it's still ongoing. I always keep adding on to my playlist and taking things off, but oh gosh, I love this playlist. To give you some ideas of the songs I have on this, I will let you know. Let It Be Me by Ray LaMontagne. I think that's how you pronounce his name. That's a beautiful, beautiful song. I have Fell in Love Without You, the acoustic version of my Motion City soundtrack. I much prefer the acoustic version than the traditional version. I just like that a lot better. I have 2 Death Cab for Cutie songs on here. Speaking of which, if you're looking for some amazing, calm type of just night drive music, listen to Death Cab for Cutie. They are an amazing band. Listen to them the most when it is winter, when it is night, and when it is raining outside. Pretty much, I just listen to Death Cab whenever because they are an amazing band. Listen to them, please. I have a Leon Bridges song. I have a John Mayer song. I have a couple Dashboard songs. I have a couple Barcelona songs. Who else do I have? Some Iron and Wine songs. I have a whole plethora of songs. So like I said, for winter, I listen to much more calmer music. I just like it because it feels like the reflection of the weather. It's dark and dreary outside, so I kind of listen to a lot of slower things, more acoustic things. I'll list all the songs down below if you would like to see them and get a feel for my music taste, honestly. So like I said, if you're interested in a top 10 bands video, please let me know because I would love to film them because I love talking about music. And my last favorite is a candle, and it is Marshmallow Fireside by Bath & Body Works. This is my favorite candle of all time. If you're wondering what it smells like, it says toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, crystallized amber. Pretty much a bonfire. Roasting s'mores at a bonfire. This is what it smells like, and it smells so amazing. This is the candle I primarily burn for fall and winter. I burn a few others, but this one is mostly what I am burning. And I kid you not, I literally kid you not, when I say that my mom bought me 4 of these for Christmas. 4 of them. She's like, this should last you for a month or 2. And yeah, she's right. That'll probably last me for a month or 2 because I burn it so frequently in my house. Like, I just cannot get enough for this. If you love, like, woodsy, like, bonfires with a hint of sweetness in this, with a hint of sweetness, not too overly sweet, this is a candle for you. Like, it's just, I'm obsessed with this candle. If they ever decide to discontinue this, I literally don't know what I would do. I'd lose my mind. So that was a few of my favorite things. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it wasn't too long and it had some interesting things in it. If you like these type of videos, please let me know. I would love to hear your feedback on it, if you're enjoying them or not. If so, I maybe will continue to do a little bit more in the future. For the most part, this will be primarily a book channel. But if you like this, please let me know. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions. Like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.